Stop using these 5 things on your face after 50. I'm telling you this as someone who has done makeup on actresses for 30 years, and I say it with love. These mistakes don't cover your age. They announce it. One of them turns orange on your skin by 3 in the afternoon. Another cracks around your eyes like dried clay every time you smile. And the last mistake, the worst one, is something no beauty counter will ever admit to you because they make too much money from it. Fix that one mistake, and people will start asking what you've had done. Watch till the end because I saved it for last. But first, the 7 hacks I use in Hollywood makeup trailers, counting down to the biggest one. Hack number 7. Your makeup is only as good as the skin underneath it. Before any actress sits in my chair, her skin gets what I call the moisturizer sandwich. A rich cream pressed into the skin, 2 full minutes to sink in, then a thin layer of hydrating primer on top. In Korea, we chase a finish called chok chok, skin that looks bouncy and moist like it just drank a glass of water. When your skin is plump with moisture, foundation glides over your lines instead of falling into them. Dry skin grabs product and holds it in every crease. Hydrated skin lets it float. 2 minutes at your bathroom mirror. That's the whole trick. But hydration only works if you follow the next rule. Hack number 6. Thin layers, pressed in, never dragged. I watch women swipe foundation across their face with a flat brush like they're painting a fence, and it breaks my heart a little. On set, I dot foundation only where it's needed, then press it in with a damp beauty sponge, bouncing it gently across the cheeks and forehead. Pressing melts the product into skin. Dragging pulls it across the surface, where it sits on top and catches light in every line. 1 thin layer, pressed in, looks like skin. 3 heavy layers look like a mask, and a mask always reads older on camera and in person. And what you press in matters just as much as how, which brings us to the next one. Hack number 5. Switch your powder blush for cream and place it high. This one change took 10 years off a 62-year-old actress I worked with on a period drama, and the director asked me what I had done differently. Powder products sit on top of mature skin and emphasize texture, every dry patch, every bit of peach fuzz. Cream blush melts in and gives that flush from within, like you just came back from a walk in cool air. And placement is everything. As we age, the face softens downward, so your color must pull the eye upward. Blush goes high on the cheekbone, angled toward the temple, never low on the apple of the cheek like we did in the 80s. Warm rose, soft coral, blended up and out with your ring finger. Follow the arrows upward and the whole face rises with them. Hack number 4. Spot conceal, don't mask. You do not need coverage everywhere, my dear. You need it in 3 or 4 small places. A little around the nose, a dab on any dark spots, a whisper under the eyes. I warm 1 small dot of concealer on the back of my hand under the trailer lights, then press it in with my pinky finger, only where the shadow actually is. The skin that doesn't need coverage stays naked, and that visible, real skin is what makes the covered parts believable. Makeup counters will always sell you full face coverage, but strategic coverage is what Hollywood actually pays me for. And speaking of what the counters sell you, wait until we reach number 1. Hack number 3. Soften the eyes. Hard lines age the eye faster than any wrinkle. So I curl the lashes first, always, because a curled lash opens the eye like a window shade going up. Then a soft brown pencil smudged along the upper lash line only, never a hard wing, and mascara concentrated on the top lashes. The lower lash line stays almost bare. On camera, a heavy lower line drags the whole face down and makes the eyes look smaller and tired. And please, fill in the tail of your eyebrows. The tail is the first part to thin out, and a finished brow tail lifts the entire eye area. Soft and smudged reads younger every single time. I have done this on faces you would recognize from movie posters, and it never fails. If this is helpful so far, do me one favor and hit subscribe. I share these makeup trailer techniques for mature skin every week, and there is much more where this came from. Hack number 2, rebuild your lip line. The edge of the lip blurs with age, and lipstick starts traveling into those fine lines around the mouth. The fix is a lip liner in the exact shade of your natural lip, traced just on the edge, slightly overdrawn at the cupid's bow. Then a hydrating lipstick or tinted balm in a rosy shade, pressed in with your finger. Skip the dark, flat matte colors. They settle, they feather, and they make lips look thinner and harder. A soft, moist rose makes the whole face look rested. Now, hack number one, the one every other hack depends on. Hack number one, wear a foundation that was actually made for mature skin. Almost every formula on that department store counter was developed and tested on skin in its 20s, and no technique in the world can fully rescue the wrong formula. There is one foundation made for skin like ours. It uses color-changing technology, so the formula adapts to your exact skin tone the moment it touches your face, which makes it almost impossible to oxidize orange. It blurs fine lines instead of settling into them, smooths texture, and looks natural, never heavy. Your skin, but better, is the only honest way I can describe it. It's called Luxe. It's not in stores yet, but it's the best-selling foundation on Amazon right now, and hundreds of women with mature skin already swear by it. So I put the link in the description below, or scan the QR code on your screen right now. If it's sold out, it's sold out. Results vary from woman to woman, of course, but the difference in a mirror is hard to argue with. Now, you have all 7 hacks, but the mistakes are what's aging you this very morning, so let's count those down too. Mistake number 5, powdering your entire face. Powder was invented for oily young skin and film cameras from 50 years ago. On mature skin, a full dusting of powder sinks into every line by mid-morning and turns your beautiful foundation cakey and flat. If you must set your makeup, press a tiny amount of finely milled powder only where you crease, the sides of the nose, maybe the chin. Leave the cheeks glowing, because a fully powdered face reads like a photograph from another decade. Mistake number 4, heavy under-eye concealer. This is the one that cracks like dried clay, the one I mentioned at the start. Thick, full coverage concealer packed under the eye settles into every smile line within the hour, and every time you laugh, it creases deeper. Use the thinnest layer you can, one shade close to your skin, pressed only into the inner corner and the deepest part of the shadow. Under the eye, less product will always look 10 years younger than more. Trust the woman who has repaired this mistake in a makeup trailer 1,000 times, usually 5 minutes before cameras rolled. Mistake number 3, ringing your eyes in hard black liner. I know, it was your signature in 1985. It was mine too. But a full ring of black around a mature eye shrinks it, hardens the whole expression, and drags everything downward. Swap black for soft brown or charcoal. Keep it on the top lash line, smudge the edge. Your eyes will look bigger and kinder in one day. This mistake costs nothing to fix, which makes it my favorite one to catch. The next 2, though, are the expensive ones. Mistake number 2, putting makeup on dry, unprepped skin. If you skip the moisturizer sandwich from hack number 7, nothing else in this video will save you. Foundation on dry skin clings to every flaky patch and highlights exactly what you're trying to soften. It's like painting on sandpaper and wondering why the wall looks rough. After 50, prep is not optional. It is the foundation under your foundation. But even perfect prep cannot fix the final mistake, the one the industry hopes you never think about. Mistake number 1, wearing foundation formulated for 20-year-old skin. This is the mistake that turns orange by 3 in the afternoon. The shade reacts with your skin's oils through the day and slowly darkens, which is why you leave the house looking lovely and catch yourself in a shop window looking like a different, tired woman. Then it settles, sinking into fine lines and drawing a little map of every crease on your face. And the counters won't warn you because they'd rather sell you a new primer, a new setting spray, a new corrector to patch up a foundation that was never made for you in the first place. You already know the fix. It's Luxe, the best-selling foundation on Amazon right now, and hack number 1 on this list for a reason. The link is in the description, or scan the QR code on screen, and let your foundation finally work with your skin instead of against it. So now you know the 7 hacks from 30 years of makeup trailers, and the 5 mistakes quietly aging you every morning. Fix the foundation first. Everything else builds on that. And if you comment the word secret below, I'll reply with one more step for mature skin, the one that can help your makeup last 12 hours or more. Make sure you're subscribed or I have no way to reach you. I'll see you next week, my dear.